Maybe. Maybe. I think we're live. I haven't heard my phone do the thing, but I think we're live. Live, yes. Live. Awesome. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Sunday Morning Comics. Later edition. There's the phone noise. Delayed. But yeah, everybody, thanks for checking out Sunday Morning Comics. Really appreciate it. Hope you're having a good Sunday morning comics as you adjust to daylight savings time. If it has affected you. Holger's here. Holger, do y'all have daylight savings time? Did it change? Did the time change last night for you? Or is it still 10:30 where you're at? Or not 10:30, but normal time. We got Comically Flawed in the house. How's it going, buddy? Gomez Comic Collector, Splash Page Comics. Who-da-miss, where Matt? We still waiting. Holger, Splash Page, J-Rod Ham's here. What's going on, J-Rod? Scotty, what's going on, Scotty? Who am I missing? I feel like I'm missing somebody. Happy Box Inc.'s here. What's going on, brother? How is it going in this rainy morning here in the ATL? Okay, so a couple topics this morning, everybody. Couple topics. We're talking about X-Men, more specifically X-Men Red, and why I didn't do a review of Gambit and Rogue, or Rogue and Gambit. Whatever, man. We can talk about it. There was an issue. And then I got some graded books we got to talk about. Or not some graded books we got to talk about. Wrong. Dollar bin books. And we're going to talk about graded books, as in, I just found out that CGC is going to be at a con here in Atlanta in July. So, decisions, right? Decisions to be made. And then, so I was thinking about books. We'll just kind of talk about this. Beginning, apparently. Graded books in your collection, right? The decision that it comes down to of, alright, so I'm going to take some books and get graded. Do I, A, just take books that I know are worth a ton and will be worth a ton more, graded? A ton meaning, you know, more than cover price. You know what I'm saying? Like, that ranges widely. But, so yeah, do you take books that you just know will be way more expensive once they're graded? Or do you take books that you just want to get graded and keep? Man. That's a tough decision, right? For a collector? It's a tough one. Matilda's here. What's going on, Matilda? Holger said, summertime starts in 2 weeks. Still 6 hours later than in the States here. Okay, so the time didn't change for Holger. It just changed here. We have daylight savings time. So we sprung forward an hour. So it's normally normally it would be 10:30, but it's 11:30. So it got me this morning, man. I woke up, looked at my phone, and I was like, "Wow, how in the world did the dogs let me sleep this late?" You know, I was like, "This is, man, this is crazy." I mean, they did wake me up. And come to find out, once I realized that daylight savings time had actually kicked in, that it was, you know, relatively still the same time. So, 80 degrees here today. Splash Page, are you in Florida? Are you in Florida? Where you at? Where you at, Splash? Name your state. Oh, J-Rod Ham. You want a, was our Batman 666? That's awesome, man. Well, yeah, Matilda. What? I'm listening, not reading chat. Okay, what's up, Silver Age Dave? How's it going, man? Thanks for checking it out. This morning on Sunday Morning Comics. Sunday Morning Comics. Man, did anybody else read X-Men Red? That was, I thought that was fun at the end. It's like a throwback. We got like a throwback villain to fight at the end of X-Men Red #2. Okay, Comically Flawed said, grading for sentiment is great, but given the cost, I'd say that keep that to a minimum. So, okay. So if you're going to grade, say, 5 books, say you're going to take 5. You take 3 for monetary purpose, potentially, if need be, resale type things like that. And you take 2 for, like, personal. So maybe you break it down to that. Because I understand cost. When you're factoring in, you want to probably get your money back. At least. He still looks fat. It's a cold, rainy day here. And All About Comics says it's raining up, Dale. I think you're up and over, if I remember the address you've sent me. Splashes in Texas. Nice, brother. Nice. I got a buddy in Corpus Christi. Let's see. Silver Age Dave is headed to Toledo Comic Con. Day 2. Nice, man. Have a good one, man. I hope you have a good time. Find everything you want. Sleepy Exile. Yeah. I know, right? Holger, you're okay, man. Digging through. Wait, I missed somebody. Big E's is here. Home of the New York Warriors. The classiest gentleman on the internet. It's always a good time on their show. It's always like high energy. You get like, it's a fun time. I like this show. Scotty said, comic buying can be tricky sometimes. Yeah, because speculate. Right? You can always speculate. It seems like Marvel's trying to hit us like 1 book a week that's a speculation book, if not 2, you know? Like, oh, a new character here. Origin of a character here. First cover of a character here. Tease of a character? Comic Flood said he forgot X-Men Red 2. Oh no! Comic Flood said there can be both. Doesn't mean the ones you're grading for value have to be sold though. They would just be the ones you get more for your force. Yeah, if you're in a pinch. I understand. Good morning. Let's see. J-Rod said, shout out to Dallas Fort Worth area. 80 degrees and 60s. 80s yesterday, 60s today. Wow. I don't know if we're gonna get. I think we're in like low 50s today, or maybe a little bit higher than that. But it's gonna be a little bit chilly this week here. Matilda said, don't go to Israel in the summer. You might as well be coming to hell. So it's very warm there. It's warm here. It's humid. I don't know if it compares though. All That Comic said, I was actually awake and saw the time change on my phone. Whoa, man. Yeah, I think I must have gone to sleep right before it. When did it change it? Like 1 or 2? I don't know. Don't sleep on that Moon Girl 28. That book is, yeah, it's already up there. Like, there's plenty of them for like $20, $30 now. It's crazy. I haven't looked at the actual sold listings for it, but it's jumping up there. It's all good. It's all good. Okay, so yeah, that's the dilemma that I'm facing. I have till July though, so it's in July. Also at this show, here's another option. Adam Hughes is going to be at the show, so you could do like the signature, like graded, certified signature yellow label stuff, right, on site at the con with like Adam Hughes. And I think there's some other artists. I'd have to pull up the list, but I can't remember. Nobody else like jumped out at me as like, oh, got to get this person to sign something. But to get an Adam Hughes, like one of, you know, like pick your favorite Adam Hughes cover, get that before the con, have that signed and slabbed at the con. That would be like a pretty cool process to do, right? I haven't done that, so I think it would be cool. So far, I've only like bought slabs. I've got a book being sent off to be slabbed right now, or about to be. It's with some other books that are going from Strictly Comics, so that one will be fun when it comes back, right? All That Comic said, kids don't give a crap about time change. I like this time change the best, says Splash Page Comics. Really? I like the fall back one because you get the extra hour of sleep. Or it seems like you do anyway. Sometimes you just wake up early because it's still time for you to wake up, you know? Your body gets set in that rhythm of time to wake up. So, realistically, the dogs didn't wake me up that late. Okay. Stack of books, right? It's all the same book. No, I'm just playing. It's really not. It's really not. Don't sleep with Moon. Mr. Unknown Comics guy, what's going on, brother? So don't sleep with Moon Girl. Oh, man. Gomez said, also don't sleep on that Scooby-Doo 23B cover. What's happening with the Scooby-Doo B20 cover? Matilda, what prize do you guys think is best for a contest? A pop or a comic or comics? I don't know. Guess it depends on what your audience likes more. Might be, but you're asking that question, so good job. You gotta find out. Me like he sleeps, says Scotty. Scotty, I'm with you, man. I'm with you. Sleep is the best. But me and sleep have this weird relationship. So sometimes we're awesome. Sometimes we only see each other for a little while. Comic Flawed said, I wish we'd follow Florida and just stay summer daylight savings, like it being lighter longer. That's right. That's right. I'm with you. I think at this point, for the original intent of daylight savings, maybe that's a bit past now. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know if it needs to continue to be a thing anymore. Because there's some certain counties and things like that throughout the country that just don't observe daylight savings time. So you got to feel sorry for those people always having to like figure out what time they got to be at work. Especially said, what? You excited to go spend some more time outside in the garden and barbecue? Yes, sir. I'm with you on that, man. I'm with you on that. Okay. So 50-cent bin books, right? Right? Yeah, these were all 50 cent. I love the 50-cent bins, man. I keep finding so many things that I shouldn't buy, but I want to read, and it's 50 cents, so you justify it. It kind of looks like a thing you go into a place with 50-cent dollar bins with like a monetary goal, right? You walk in with like 10 bucks, and you're like, this is, what can I do for $10 in these long boxes, right? And there's how many long boxes are in their 50-cent area now? 7 on top, say like 6 underneath, and then a whole bunch of, so like say like 7, so like 14 long boxes of 50-cent books. You're gonna, I mean, if you dig long enough, you're gonna find something you want. You're gonna find more than what you want, right? So that's what I did. Everybody's giving Matilda some feedback. Jennifer Courtney's here. What's going on, Jennifer Courtney? How's it going? So far, Big E's is read. Walking Dead 177. Amazing Spider-Man 797. Yep, I read 797. Both solid reads. Loving the Road Goblin build-up story-wise. The build-up is crazy. Like we're getting Shadows of Carnage, but we're not getting Goblin Carnage yet, right? Like we haven't seen that full transition in any way yet. So I saw the first slab come back for, or not, I just saw a slab for, what was it, $7.95? I want to say it was, and it's like on the slab at the top it said like first, it's like Osborn Carnage join for first time or something like that, but not first appearance of Red Goblin or Osborn Carnage or something like that. They just joined for the first time, so that was kind of weird. That's right, 50-cent bins sometimes have great finds. That's right. Joker M21, how's it going, brother? Yeah, I was just saying, like, if you go, like, eBay that book, CGC $7.95, and it says, like, you can zoom in and see it, and it says, like, first joining or, I don't know, something like that. It doesn't say first appearance of anything. That's the weird part. The wording on it is weird. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they're in cahoots with Marvel. They're going to keep pushing it out. Like, I'm waiting to see the slabs come back for $7.96 to see what they say, and then $7.97 to see what they say. By that point, though, we'll already have the actual appearance. So we'll just see which one is finally... Because, I mean, at this point, guys, we're looking to these grading companies, sadly, to tell us, like, what the first appearance of stuff is. Because that's the only, like, standard we really have. Like, Marvel will tell us, too, but will they? Mr. Unknown Comics Guy makes a great point that could be the thing is, he says, I say Red Goblin will never actually appear. How about that? That is very possible. That, I think, would be funny. I talked to my shop owner about it, though, and he's also of the opinion that this is going to happen and then just go away really, really quickly. Like, we'll get an issue or two of that character, and then it won't be a thing anymore. So, what happens then if this is just a fluke little thing that happens for a minute, you know? I mean, I just think it's just a weird what they're doing, because we know the creative team is changing on Spider-Man. They're gonna do like some sort of reboot, it appears. So we'll see. Without saying it's a reboot, of course, because it's just a fresh start. It's just a fresh start. We're just starting fresh. Red Goblin design looks cool. That's right. All That Comics said, I think Amazing Spider-Man number 800 will be the first appearance. I would say that. We'll do cameo. Say like cameo and $7.99, and then first full appearance. Hope someone brought some pancakes. Jag Stanger 27 said, "What? YouTube didn't give me a notification, and I had hit the notification bell again. That's nuts, man. YouTube, what are you doing, man? What are you doing? You're messing with us. Countbon Strange, what's going on, man? How's it going, brother? Yep, Red Goblin design looks cool. Yeah, we've seen like him on two different covers now, I think. So that has been, yeah. Why is grading so huge? It's just encapsulated books with a grade on them, so you know what condition they are. And it's just something nice to have. Like, I got graded book there. All the rest of them I put over here. I haven't figured out a display because I got like wall stuff I gotta still put up. So, it's just, you just like those. Yeah, I spec on a book where, yeah, I'll spec on a book where he disappears. Nice, Mr. Comics Guy. Biggie said, then everyone that bought those books based on the spec will be losing big, and the people that bought those books just to read in the story will have enjoyed a good story. This is very true. Jared said, shout out to flipping those ASMs from then. Yeah. Dude, I'm with you. I mean, you flip what you got. I'm on the fence about getting rid of my Thanos 13. I have the second print, so why do I need to hold on to the first print? You know what I'm saying? So, I need to. I need to just let that one go. I got a second print of it. I don't need the first print. I feel like it's still in a good place. I should probably let that book go. I got you, J-Rod. I got you. That's right. Matilda said, can you open them again? No, you're not supposed to. If anything, you're supposed to send them back to the same company that graded them in the first place. Like in several years, what is it, like 7 years or something like that? More? I don't know. And have them opened by them and then recased again. I think that's what you're supposed to do. But there's a lot of I mean, you can open it, but you can't get it back together perfectly again. I guess you maybe can if you are very meticulous in your detail. But no, generally no, you're not supposed to open it. It doesn't have a place for you to open it. You have to use a screwdriver and heat and, you know, You have to get a little physical with it to get it open. And then, like I said, it's not going back together. A lot of people will get a book that's graded, open it, have it pressed, and then regraded, and that sort. Gomez said, hold on to that first print. Once you start grading books, it becomes addictive. Yes, yeah, I got you. Grim Crusade, what's going on? Grim Crusade. Bill TV, what's going on, Bill? That's only the old CGC with the micro chamber paper. Oh, okay. So the new ones you don't have to get regrade or reslabbed every once in a while. I got you. That is just a bit of a shame. It is, but it's more for like display purposes or for high end like book selling, and you know, it's just for like a collection type thing. Now, I mean, I will say the good thing about most of the, like, you just want to say like graded Marvel stuff, like especially if it's older, is you can read it on Marvel Unlimited. So you can still read the book, you know, but just you can't read the book in your hand unless you grab like a Marvel Masterpiece or a trade with it in it or something. So you can always do that. There's always ways around it. Dog. Let's see what we're saying here. Jackstanger said, I'm broke. Have to decide between more books or grading. And I love some back issues. Yes, sir. I'm with you, brother. I'm with you. Luis Martinez. Did I miss you, brother? I did. Sorry. How's it going, Luis? Okay, so random books that I picked up in the 50-cent bin this week, right? Let's go through these and we can continue talking. I'll go through a couple. We'll get to a point and then I'll stop. All right. I had to, right? Just because of the cover. It's the David Finch Elektra Psyblade. Marvel and Top Cow when they did their crossover back in like the 90s. I want to say it was 98. I could be wrong. I'm not going to peel the sticker off. It doesn't really say. But I just really, it's 50 cents. It's chapter 7 of Dark Reign. I wonder if I have all the Dark Reign. That would be funny. Okay, now this is a weird book I've never heard of. So I saw it and I was like, oh, that's cool. But then I saw that I could get all of them. All right, so 50 cents. JLA Black Baptism. 50 cents. Right? Book 1. Book 2. Book 3. Book 4. Right? So I have no clue what this book is about, but it's 4 issues and that's cheaper than I could find it in a trade. So I was like, alright, cool. That's cool. Now this is actually, I thought this cover was kind of cool just because down here, if you notice, there's like this skull, but it's got like the 4 symbols there. So you got Wonder Woman, Superman, Green Lantern, and Batman. That's pretty cool. Put that over there. Books win every time. I'm with you, man. For any of my favorite books that I have graded, I either have that trade or have them digitally as well. Yeah, there you go, Big East. That's the way to do it. That's the way to do it. Gomez said, yeah, comic collecting is not easy. No, it's not. But love them Wednesdays. Yes, sir. New comic book days. Awesome. Satan Lady, right? Satan Lady. Was it Satan Lady? Yeah, she was. She was a devil. Devil lady, yeah. You almost can't see her because she's so red. So red. Okay. Take a drink. I know, right? I will probably read it, and if I like it, note what I said there. If I like it, I will do a review or something, talk about it at some point, right? We'll talk about something in a minute here. And then here it is. Here was our spec find. Our super spec find, right? And in this $1 or 50-cent bin. 50 cents for the first appearance of a character who speculated, right? Are you still with me? Are you ready for this? Speculated to be in the new Avengers movie, Infinity War. Here we go. Here we go. Sit back. You gotta breathe. I know it's gonna blow your mind. It's gonna blow your mind because you're like, wait, what new character are we thinking about? What are they talking about? Oh, here it goes. First appearance of Ronin. Oh yeah, Hawkeye's Ronin. Oh baby. Yeah. 50 cents though, you can't go wrong. I think I have a couple of that issue now, and I have the first appearance, or the reveal of Hawkeye as Ronin later on. So, pretty fun stuff. Yeah, I will let you know if I like those JLA books. I don't know if it's Felix Faust on the cover. Like I said, I haven't read them yet, so I'm not 100% sure, Holger. It could be. What's a dog? Alright. Continuing on. Alright, we'll do 2 more, and then we're going to talk about something, and then we'll go through the last. Because these are all one book. But these are not. Okay, so 50 cents. And in amazing shape for what this is X-Force, or I'm sorry, Generation X. Generation X, #1, the Chromium cover. Chromium. Oh man, these are like baby strips of tape. These are nuts. Yep, it's the Chromium cover. And it is in great shape. There are no like dings, dents, anything like that. I was amazed with it. I'm not 100% sure if I already have this book, but I don't think I have it in such a high grade, as you can see. I don't know. So I picked up #2. What can you do? What can you do? I know, right? See, what were you talking about? Maybe, I don't know. All About Comics. Which book were you talking about? Okay, we'll wait on those. I will talk about Rogue and Gambit here for just a second. Where did this book go? Here it is. Haven't bagged it yet, right? Rogue and Gambit. Issue #3. I was going to review these this week, right? I was going to review these. So I like did my little lead work and like pulled images that I was going to use for the video and everything, right? And then I read the books, because I think I read like I don't know. I feel like I read the first issue and it wasn't that bad. But then I read issue 2 and I was like, huh. And I read issue 3 and I realized that I couldn't make a video on the book because I didn't enjoy it. That was kind of always my thing with way I want to do books. I mean, I should have just did X-Men Red or something and as a backup, but I don't want to put out reviews of books that I don't enjoy. And that one just left me like wishing I hadn't have actually bought it. Oh. Oh my gosh, Jennifer, yes. Jennifer Courtney said, does anyone remember the Generation X pilot that aired in the 90s? Yes, and you can find it on YouTube. If you just search for it, you can find the whole pilot. Emma Frost and all. Oh my gosh, so good. So good. Hey, they tried though, right? There was an attempt at an X-Men related property on TV in live action, so they gave it a go. I would have liked to seen if they actually like gave it more money and pumped like some actual life into it, but we'll see. The red dude on Generation X looks wild. Yeah, right. Oh, it's a girl. This one, it's a girl. What was her name? I don't remember her name. It's been so long since I've read like the early days of Generation X. I just have no clue. Everybody remembers that. Nothing wrong with doing a review and saying something was terrible. I know, but it's not the same type of review. Like I like to do them where I can actually express my excitement for the issue. Otherwise, I feel like it would be like a very like mundane. I didn't like this book. This is what was wrong with it. You know? Like, I don't want to do one of those. I feel like that's the... If I didn't like something, I can't get pumped up to talk about it. I can get pumped up to tell you what... I don't know. We'll think about it. We see your point. Yeah, timing. All That Comics talking about the Generation X pilot. Said it's all about timing. The world wasn't ready then. But look now. Yeah, I know. Now a Generation X like TV show would probably work very easily with CGI and stuff. I don't feel... I mean, it would be about doing an Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. or something, but X-Men. They keep pitching that we're going to get an X-Men series. We've got Legion, right? Am I forgetting another one? Is there another one that I'm forgetting? Can't remember. But okay. Oh yeah. Crap. Runaways. So. I agree with a lot of who just easily gets butthurt nowadays. Matilda said I just talk shit. All That Comics said I like honest reviews. That's what I'm saying. I mean, all mine are honest. That's why I'm saying I'd rather just do books that I enjoy because it's easier. The Gifted. That's the other one. That's it. The Gifted. I could not remember that one. I haven't seen it yet. What was it on? It was on something that I don't get, I guess. I don't think it was on normal TV. I have no clue. I'm a bad X-Men TV watcher, apparently. I watch the stuff on the CW. That's about it. I need to watch... And Netflix. Crap! Jessica Jones Season 2. I'm barely in. I'm only an episode in. I watched the first episode, and then it's just been a busy weekend. I haven't been able to get back to it yet. But, it was on Hulu. I thought so. Andrew Murphy said, hey Andrew, how's it going? Andrew said that The Gifted is well worth a watch. Nice. Okay, so I'm gonna watch it at some point. I just haven't made the leap there. Holger also said The Gifted is cool, highly recommended. It was on... T-Man said it was on Fox's... T-Man's here. What's going on? J-Rod said he needs to watch it also. He's almost done with Gotham Season 3 on Netflix. That is also where I'm at. I'm behind you. I finished up to Season 2 on Gotham on Netflix. I need to watch Season 3. NLC Productions, what's going on? NLC said, love the latest episode of The Flash. Always love to see John Wesley Shipp as Jay Garrick. Yeah, right? Jay Garrick's awesome. It's awesome because I remember watching the original Flash TV show back in the 90s. And so that's like the Flash. So whenever he shows up, I'm like, sweet, the Flash is here. But, yeah. So that was a fun show back then. That first episode was awesome. Like, he ate like 20 pizzas or something like that because it's getting used to his metabolism going crazy. It was quirky 90s, but it was fun. And later on you had Mark Hamill play the trickster. So that was fun. Oh, wow. Super high praise. Here we go. Biggie said, so many X-Men Easter eggs in Gifted, or on Gifted. It was easily one of the best comic shows on TV. Wow. That is super high praise, man. Super high praise. I'm definitely going to pick it up. Watch it. I'm going to check it out. All About Comics, they got to finish it. Only have seen one episode of Gotham. Oh, wow. Yeah, Gotham's a hard one to get into. I don't even try. I just wait till it's on Netflix and then wait till I'm ready to watch it. Same with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I don't keep up with them as they come on at all. Matilda said she is not good at watching series. Joker said that Gotham this season has been good. All good. Well, that's awesome. I'm glad to hear it, that it's kind of picked up. Maybe, right? Because people seem to criticize it for a while. Hoger said, "Does anybody watch Jessica Jones?" Nope. Like I said, just first episode. Comic Flawed said, "I put in so much work getting caught up on all the DC shows from the CW, and then this season I've just kind of lost some interest when they all broke mid-season." Right? That's been my problem with them too. That really has. But I stayed on Arrow and I tried to stay on Flash, but I've missed some episodes. But I'll get caught up. Biggie said, "Yeah, Gifted was unexpectedly good." Awesome. Oh my gosh, this has got a card in it. I didn't even notice this. So there was a card in the book, and they took it out, so it's not worth anything now. But cool. I get to play with it, because it was only 50 cents. Okay, so we'll go through these books here. Just because I found these, and I was thinking about it, right? It was after I did the beard video. The beard video. So, excuse me. So I went and grabbed these books, like I said, after I did that video. So it was kind of fresh on my mind about Captain Britain, right? So I picked up some Excalibur to finish out, to fill in more with that. And now I've set a goal for Excalibur. Only because I already have a ton of Excalibur books. So I'm gonna do 1 through 100 on Excalibur and end it there. I don't need any 1 through 100 of Excalibur. That's good. If they come out with a new series, maybe I'll read it. But the new Excalibur and stuff like that, I potentially don't need any of those. So I was just the original run of Excalibur. Picked up some extra books here. Catrin Figures. How's it going, Catrin? How are you doing this morning? Daylight savings time. It got us. It got us today. Oh no. Matilda said, "I gave up on Arrow. Too much feeling like everyone will cry." Right? That's pretty funny. That is pretty funny. It's a very emotional show. Everyone's emotions are turned up to 11 or 15. 15. We'll go with 15. Count Von Strain said it got him today too. That's right. Dave Riley, what's going on? David Riley, my brother. How's it going? Okay, so Excalibur. Look at some of these awesome books. Now this is the Fatal Attractions tie-in. This is the Fatal Attractions finale, right? Excalibur with the hologram of who? Oh, it's Nightcrawler. You can barely see that, right? See him? Maybe? Okay. And we get a card that came with the book, or it's in this bag. I don't remember if it came in the book, but if it did, then it's not attached. And it is Magneto Defeated from 94 Flare Ultra. So it's like Professor X in a suit, and he's blasting Magneto with some mind power. Mind power. So I thought it was cool. 71 of Excalibur. And then had to get this one right because Sparkles dazzle powers almost on this one. Excalibur 75. I mean, come on. Sparkles. And this is, what does it say? Rachel as Phoenix for the last time. Which we all know that's a lie. But Rachel, Captain Britain here. Very cool stuff. I don't know. Excalibur is just one of those kind of quirky X-Men books where weird stuff happened, especially if you read the first 10 issues. It's a weird book, man. They were just trying some stuff, right? So it was a lot of fun. It was a good book. Count My Strange said he's really far behind. Comic Beards. Nice, Scotty. These emotions go to 11. Ooh, shiny. That's right. So shiny. Was into Netflix DD. Wish they would get the new season up. Right? Okay. Netflix new season to DD. I will be reviewing the crap out of that. I think I'm just gonna watch an episode, review it. Watch an episode, review it. I think I'm gonna do that this time. Matilda asks if she can design an eggs on steak shirt. Yes. Yes, you can, Matilda. Yes, you can. You can do that. Eggs on steak. Exile steak. Eggs on steak comics. Man, that's probably a better name. Man, I should have done that. That should have been the channel name. Eggs on steak. Eggs on steak comics. I think, man, that's so much better. That's so much better. Well, I'm looking for X-Men rookie card. I'm looking for my X-Men rookie card. Heck yeah, right? X-Men books did the same. I know, man. They were just nuts, right? I thought that was the first Firestorm for a second. No. Let's see what's up. Gomez might go comic book hunting later today. Nice. Gotta love the Marvel cards when you get them, right? I mean, it's gonna go in with the other cards that I got up here. I have somehow come across a whole bunch of Thor cards. I don't even remember getting them. So that's pretty weird, but I got some cool Thor trading cards. Comically Flawed, have a good one, man. Appreciate you coming in. Eggs out, eggs, steak and eggs, right? Man, that's a restaurant right there. Ooh, NLC said he's trying to find Flash 123 on Instagram. Nice. Maybe you'll find it, man. There was one guy I had a sale yesterday, and like he posted up some pretty decent books. A couple like solid. Like one of them was a New Mutants '98, and they were all gone. Like, excuse me, they all sold. I can't breathe. I got the hiccups. They all sold within like 2 hours. It was nuts. And he doesn't even have like 1 billion followers or anything like that. So craziness. Now I'm hungry. Nice. Whoa. Splash Page Comics said has a whole Marvel cards collection. Still in cases, never opened back in the 90s. Nice. Excuse me. Oh, yeah, Matilda, that's how she first heard the name of the channel. Was somewhere somebody said, I guess, the name of my channel, and she was like, eggs and steak? Eggs and steak comics? That's crazy. So that's funny. That's where it came from. It's all Matilda. Unknown Comments guy said, Thor, 302, average 307, OBP. Oh. I got you. I was like, I had to read it, and then I was like, oh, it's a baseball card. I had no clue, man. I was like, what issues is he talking about here? That's funny. That is an awesome on-base percentage. That's a ton of hits, too, though. Man, that's a good one. That's a good one. He's probably fighting for the batting title if he's still early in the season. Some seasons, though, he may still be fighting for the batting title with 302. Let's see. Okay, continuing on. So that was 71 and 75. Also picked up 76. And I guess I found more of the guys, the guy that I bought some of his like cable books at some point because he writes the writer, penciler, and inker on the back of the backing board, which is kind of cool. This was Ken Lashley. This was also Ken Lashley. I don't know about that one. But yeah, so Ken Lashley, back in the day, doing Excalibur. Awesome, awesome stuff. 77. This is Ken Lashley and Robert Brown. Writer Scott Lobdell. Oh, no. No, this is Richard Ashford. Scott Lobdell. Oh, no. Plus the most shocking guest star of all. The most shocking guest star of all in Excalibur 77. And like, a cool looking like Skeletor guy. I don't know who that character is. But he's cool looking. Eggs and steak. That's right, Rebel Comics. What's going on, man? How's it going this morning, brother? Heading to the kitchen now. Right meow. Right meow. Get me to that kitchen. Right meow. Matilda loves Kurt. Nightcrawlers, you love Kurt? Here you go. Here's you some Kurt. There's you some awesome Kurt right there. X-Men Red, issue number 2. Which was, I thought, really good this week. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I think I saw one person, or I saw a review of someone who did not. But I liked it. I thought it was good. I liked it even more so than the first issue, because I just didn't like the very end of the first issue, and the end of the second issue I thought was good, with like a really cool like throwback villain that we have to fight now in issue 3. That's cool. Oh, NLC Production said he was going through his collection and found the Wildcats number 2 newsstand edition that Edwin was talking about on Freestyle Friday, which happens every Friday at 8:30 over on Strictly Comics a few weeks ago. That's awesome, man. That is awesome. That's super awesome. How, I mean, those are pretty rare. Pretty rare. But that's awesome that you have it. Slap it. Bro, talking to cat. Right meow. Need to draw him. Yes, Matilda. Draw the Nightcrawler. Everybody follow Matilda on Instagram. She posts up her drawings and stuff there. Very awesome stuff. So give her a follow. Next up we got 78 of Excalibur. Now see, Jason Smith was supposed to be here because Jason Smith is all like, I got a whole bunch of Generation X and stuff for sale. But I mean, you're missing the numbers, man. Where you at, Jason? You thought you'd never see him again, and you've never seen him before. What? What? Gotta love Excalibur. Then, okay, 79, right? Yes. Am I missing? No, I'm not. They're out of order. Hold on. Next books are out of order because we got like we're going like run right. So issue 79, Techno Organic Termination. We're still with Scott Lobdell and Ken Lashley on inks and writing duties. This one we're not going to know because there's no board. Number 80. Legacy of a Madman. That's always fun. That seems fitting, right? Issue 81. What? Paul Abrams takes over pencils. Nice. Scott Lobdell and Chris Cooper are the writers on this one. And go Professor X. Go Professor X. Good for him. Good for him. We're proud of you, Charles. We're proud of you. I'm hungry and I'm going to eat right meow. You do that, Gomez. Because it's still early over there, brother. Rebel said he's taking on Trilogy tonight. Uh-oh. Oh, are y'all doing the trivia stuff? Is that what you're talking about, Rebel? Are y'all doing the, is it the, are you doing a game? Or are y'all playing trivia? Jason Smith bought out the 90s. He did. Jason's always got, like, if you mention something from the 90s, he will say that he has it. So, and you believe him because of the stuff that he shows on the auction. So, okay, yeah. Aim high trivia tonight. Nice. Who is the lady? Is it Moira? Is that Moria? Moria McTaggart, the doctor lady? I don't know. I haven't read it. Or if I did long ago, I don't remember. I mean, okay, let's look. Let's look. We got 10. Excalibur, issue 80. Apparently we're inside the mind. Beginnings, middles, and endings. In the mind of Captain Britain. No beard. No beard here. Yes, no beard. Once upon a time. Upon a time. Upon a time. Upon a time. So that echoes. Man, look at this. Crazy stuff going on here. So let's see if the lady and Charles are actually even in the book. I almost did that. In this book. Has not been flipped through in a while. Weird. Looking, hold on, trying to find stuff. Man, I really want to use that water. Yeah, it's got to be more. Dr. Moira. It's Moira. I don't even know. McTaggart, who is the Scottish doctor. We all saw her in X-Men, the animated series from the 90s, right? So you remember her. Yes, that is her, because she's saying like I and stuff like that. She's using like trying to have a Scottish accent and word bubbles. Aim High Comics Challenge. Man. Ooh. Trivia. Comics trivia. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. Because you always feel like you're like, man, I feel like I know. You know, I'm pretty knowledgeable about some comics or something like that. And then boom, they throw out like questions of characters you've never heard of. You're like, crap, I never read that series. I don't know anything about what you're talking about. So, right? Going through a serious thing over. Man. So yeah, it's Moira here. Moira. I think it's Moira. Moira McTaggart. It's that blonde hair and muscles and spandex right here, everybody. What's going on? Just digging through. And wait, what is she doing? She ends up... oh, they do! Holy crap, everybody. Totally different, but same. They actually... The cover and the interior of this book. The cover and the interior in this book match up somewhat. Is this a first? Is this like a first in comics? What is happening? What is happening? Holy crap. Okay, so we saw that it actually did happen. We found out who she was. We confirmed her identity. And yeah. Holy crap. That's amazing. That never happens. That never happens. Thanks, Matilda. Ooh, yeah. I don't know if he could do that because he would have to put it in the chat. And then Rebel and Trilogy wouldn't be able to look at the chat. That would be how they would have to do that. Gomez said, what? That only looks good on drawn characters. Yeah. Maybe. Is that a second print, Gomez said? Second print of what? No, everything's a direct edit. This is a direct edition. I don't know about this one. I don't know. What are you talking about? Which book were you talking about? An Excalibur? Most of us don't. Oh, I got you. All right, so continuing on, we take a jump here. So we got 81, 82. There's 82. Also, this is part of the Phalanx Covenant, which gave us over in the other book, in X-Men, in Uncanny X-Men. It gave us the first appearance of Blink. So Blink came out of the Phalanx Covenant. Very cool storyline if you haven't picked it up. I somehow ended up with like 3 copies of that book by accident. Not realizing that I had one, I bought one, and then I found another one super cheap in good condition, so I bought it too. So I ended up with 3 of the book, kind of by accident. I meant to get 2, had a 3rd. I'm with you, Matilda. I'm with you. I need to get in the gym because I'm sorely missing that myself. Sorely missing that myself. It disappeared on me. I don't know where it went. So yeah, we hear you. We hear you. And the last book, of course. And I was like, this is a good place to end it. Number 100. Excalibur. Number 100. Who did the art in this bad boy? Ooh, wraparound cover. What? Okay, this is trippy wraparound cover. Hold on. I have to look at it first. We'll just do it upside down. Upside down. Upside down cover. Okay. That's weird. Double-sized 100th issue. Onslaught and Beyond. Update inside. This is Onslaught Impact 1. Who did the art in this bad boy? There's a whole page of an explanation. That's awesome. London Burning. Oh, writer Warren Ellis. Casey Jones, Randy Green, and Rob Haynes are the storytellers. So they're the pencilers. Nice. So awesome. This is a Warren Ellis story. And number 100 here of Excalibur. So yeah, I'm back in. I'm gonna finish out this run. It's an extremely easy run to get. Excalibur. These none of the books outside of the top 20 are worth anything because of the time they were printed. There were so many of them printed. There are a ton out there. So I'm gonna finish up this run relatively quickly just to get it over with. I know where several more of the books are, so it's not gonna be an issue. But I want to read the whole thing. I want to read 1 through 100 and just like do that in like a week because they read pretty quick most of the time. Most of the time. Splash Page said he buys he buys 3 or more copies all the time. Forgets he buys them too. I want to say that like 3 would be the max of like random issues you would find. I have, like I have the 2 books that I buy a lot of course, the Thor 337 and the Daredevil 295. Like I've just got a lot of those books. But those are the only ones that I've ever actively sought out extra copies of. Versus other books I will just kind of come upon, or like I said, if I come across a book that I already have but it's in way better shape or something like that, if it's that type of situation, then I'll pick it up too. Does Captain Britain have similar powers to Captain America? No. Captain Britain has like cosmic powers almost, right? What is he's like? He protects something. It's almost like cosmic powers or magic powers. I can't remember. Psylocke is his sister. Oh, man, what is it? Let's look up Captain. I can't remember. Let's look it up real quick. I'm just gonna look it up because I want to tell you. Get rid of that. The magic of fun. What are his powers? Tell me his powers. Ability: superhuman strength, speed, endurance, agility, durability, reflexes, and senses, force fields, energy beams, and flight. Tell us more. I thought he was like a defender of some realm or something like that too. I can't remember. Whatever. But yeah. So you can be... No. He's apparently very much more powerful than Captain America. Splash Page said, funny thing is I bought 3 or more back in the 70s also. Nice. Splash Page, you have... So, do you have a shop? Because if not, man, you should open a shop and just sell one. You know what I'm saying? That's a crazy collection you got there, man. That's really awesome. I wish I still had all of my first collection too. How many Ant-Men are there? 3? There have been 3 Ant-Men, right? Hank Pym. the one who is currently Scott Lang, and then there was the guy in the 90s who was like the Irredeemable Ant-Man or whatever it was, that horrible series, or the, I don't know, it was a bad one. I don't remember who that character was. I can't remember his name, but I think he like, it was another situation where he like stole the suit or something, or maybe he got it. No, he got it because then he was on the Avengers for a while, but it was just like, it was a bad one. I can't remember. It wasn't Scott Lang, was it? Eric O'Grady. That's it. Eric O'Grady, Ant-Man. Yeah, that one was trash. So good job, Holger. Holger's on top of it, man. Good job. I could not remember his name. I actually watched, they did, I think they did that on back issues over on Comic Pop, so I watched that over there. Splash Page has been collecting for 45 years. Nice, man. You have a solid collection then. That'd be the MB. You should, wow. Wow. 45 years of comics. That's amazing. That's amazing. You probably have stuff that you forgot you have. Like you just said. Like you just said. It's a full-time job. Do you, alright, so with that many comics, Splash Page, and I know older comics, I guess, didn't have barcodes for, because there was no reason. But do you use one of those like comic collector apps where you can scan all the barcodes? Does that make it easier for you to go back and like go through your collection with one of those, or you just use other methods? I'm very curious, man. I'm very curious. That's an amazing amount of books that you probably have amassed in that time. Because I know I've only been back into actually collecting since, man, how many years now? It feels like time has gone faster than it was, but it was, I don't know, less, like maybe, we'll say like 5 years maybe, 4 or 5 years that I've been like just buying a whole bunch of comic books, reading a whole bunch of comic books again after my absence from them, and I've amassed a lot, and I didn't mean to. That was the thing. I didn't mean to. Now I have a book checklist. Nice. Nice. That's the way to do it. I just keep mine on a spreadsheet. It's horrible. It's horrible. I need a better way. But it is what it is. 18,000 plus so far, but I do forget to check some off from time to time. Oh, I'm with you, man. I bet you do. That's a lot of books to keep track of. I think I'm at, I don't know, like the 5,000, 6,000 range, I want to say, if I did math right. Maybe, I don't know, somewhere in that range. Still a lot in a short period of time. So, that's why I've done so much of the cut the pull list, read digitally. Whereas I, cut back on new books to fill in, runs and back issue wants, things like that. So, all right, everybody, I've kept you guys long enough. It is daylight savings, so we've run past lunchtime, and I don't want to keep anybody past that. I hope everybody's having a good morning. We'll go ahead and cut it short, or cut it off at this point. We've actually run time, so we're good. But I really appreciate everybody watching. That really means so much to me. Definitely check us out over on JLS Comics on Thursday night, Thursday's Comic Conversation. It's always good stuff going on there. And, of course, here, Sunday Morning Comics. I got the haul on Wednesday, every week coming out. Topic video on Monday. This week's topic is, you'll have to come back and find out. Last week it was beards. People want the villains. So maybe the villains topic for Monday? Who knows? Maybe something else. But it'll be fun, so be here and check that out. I really appreciate all that you guys do in the chat. Everybody who showed up, man. It was really fun. Undisputed Frost. What is going on, man? How's it going? He said eggs and steak. Steak. Stack. Eggs and stack. Eggs and stack. Eggs and stack. All right, everybody. Have a good one. I really appreciate it. We'll be back next week with another one. Unless I'm at a con. Is there a con next weekend? There's a con next Sunday. Okay, reevaluate. Watch for the haul for updates on what's going to happen next Sunday. Okay, have a good one, everybody. I just remembered there's a con.